Look at this guy. Alright guys, as you can see, it's late, but I'm super happy. I'm super excited. We just got a doggy.
This fridge won't close.
Oh, I'm gonna have to let you guys go. She's struggling with the fridge. I'll talk to you guys in a minute. We're gonna fix the fridge situation. She's trying to put the pizza boxes away. What are your thoughts? Well, we outed him yesterday, but first day today with the dog.
First day was overwhelming, but now he's calming down, so now it's better.
Yeah, he's gonna calm down quite a bit as we got him assimilated to the house. He's a big dog though. Like in this video, like the way you're sitting, he looks just as big as you.
Are we the same size?
Like he looks massive like this. Guys, he's such a good dog. He came from the shelter, which I really like. I don't love that he was there, but I love the fact that we were able to help a dog from a shelter. The Humane Society, great place, but they're in a little jail cell. It's the best they can. I'm not hating on the Humane Society because they do a wonderful job with what they got. And, you know, I don't know where they get their money from, if it's donation based, all of it, or if they get some funding or if they sell something, but like for what they have and what they do, it's amazing. And the way they've trained this dog, like look at him. He's so sweet, he's so affectionate. He was found as a stray really young, so I don't know if he lived his life as a stray or if someone kicked him out or whatever the case, but then he was in a shelter for like 150 days plus-ish, ballpark that timeline, so that's like half a year. And he stays in a room for like 22 hours a day, and then he gets out to go for a walk 3 times a day, but it only equals up to 2 hours. So he spends 22 hours in a room the size of a jail cell, like a 4x4 fucking square. And in those 22 hours, he obviously has to use the bathroom and relieve himself, so there's like mess in there. And even though he's potty trained, it's like you can't keep me in a room with no toilet and not expect me to do it somewhere, right? Like, and he slept all through the night, cuddled the hell out of me. He got super close, like nestled up in here. I could hear him breathing right in my nose, and it was like I could feel the moisture. It was good though, because he laid on his back and he was all happy. And it's probably been a while since he's had anyone. Like at the Humane Society, they love him, they care for him, but it's probably been a while since they have anyone who's actually been his best friend to actually love him. So, and I grew up with dogs, I love dogs, so this is just awesome. I'm super stoked. It's gonna be a lot of work, but it gets easier as it goes, and the dog gets close to you and learns you, and he's gonna be my best friend. He already is, but he just doesn't know it. He just don't know it yet.
He knows it.
I think he does, because I went to the store this morning and he waited at the fucking door landing right here. He was sitting right there watching the door waiting for me to come back, so he knows I'm good shit to him. And he got a bone already, he got toys, he's got the kennel in our room. I'm not the biggest fan of the kennel, but he seems to like it for some personal space, so put a little blanket in there, all his toys, so he's got his own little bedroom. But it's eventually just going to be a bed once he gets comfortable with us. That's just so he can have his own little spot, and he knows it. And there's no door in there, so it's not like it's a punishment. He just goes and comes as he wants. But he's such a good boy. Just kidding, it's a stuffed animal. Just kidding. So, we're not keeping score. But if we were, but we're not. We're not keeping score. But if we were, KNOXLY over there shit on the carpet and puked in my truck in the last, what was it? What would you say, 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours. So, not that we're keeping score, but if we were, he would be definitely winning. But we're not. We're totally not keeping score. Hey, bud. What you looking outside about? Oh, just because you can see outside, hey? At the shelter, you didn't get that. You're such a cutie. Newest and cutest edition. KNOXLY. I take him to work with me. When I can, when I'm at the shop, I take him, like if I stop at a job site and I know I'm going back to the shop just for some paperwork or something like that, I'll come pick him up and I'll take him with me. We'll go play fetch, we'll go play tug of war, I'll sit on the floor like this with him. We'll lay on the couch together. Unless I absolutely have to, over the last week I haven't left his side. And I've been just giving him pets and praise and love, and it's really improved the dog that he is. And also he's getting crazy treats. Like everywhere you go, there's a toy, there's a bone, there's some sort of something or other. And the Humane Society was giving him just the standard food that I guess they get donated, which I can't blame them, because like you got so many dogs, they're nobody's dogs, quote unquote. So the donations and whatever other money they can get pay for that kind of stuff. So beggars can't really be choosers in that sense. So I've been trying to wean him slowly onto better quality meals. Not per se dog food, because he's still eating his kibble that they gave him to slowly wean him off of it. But when I cook in the morning, I make eggs and turkey bacon. I give him some, and I checked it out. Totally okay for dogs to have, as long as there's no heavy spices or sauces or anything like that. And you want to start super slow in case he's allergic to anything. You don't want to give him a whole buttload and he eats it and he has a high allergic reaction, right? So you give him small doses to see how he is, and then you can feed him it. And like this afternoon, instead of having, well, I guess it was like I broke it up. So usually he has 2 cups of the kibble. So instead of giving him 2 cups, I gave him 1 cup. And then a few hours later, we had steak and eggs. So that's cool. Giving him steak and eggs is super healthy for him. And it's high quality meat. I get it from a local butcher. He gives me a great deal on it because I buy it in like a 7 to 10 pound slab of meat, and I butcher it myself. So I have some chopped up in my freezer. I just thawed out and unfroze and gave it to him. Like I thawed out, cooked, and gave it to him. No seasoning, no spice, but just gave it to him, mixed with some eggs and stuff like that, and a little bit of like wet dog food to give it some texture and some not so dry. And he fucking loved it. And that's a healthy alternative for him, so he can constantly be eating good food, feeling better, getting better, and just showing him I love him and care about it. It's been a lot of work though. Over this last week, I've been very, very tired. It's been a lot of, I'm usually up early anyways, like our day starts at 3:45, but now I'm getting up and going for a walk immediately. So I get up, go for about a half an hour walk with him, then I come home, cook breakfast for us, then I get into some work, and then I get ready and go to my day job, doing the steel and iron for Evolution, my contracting company. Go do that for however long. If I passed by during the day, I would come get him, come see him, come take him outside, come make sure he's okay, clean up any pee or poo we had inside the house. And then when I come home from work, I haven't even been to the gym except for twice this week, because I've just spent so much time with him, just being there for him. He's been nervous, he's been stressed. So I just want to be a consistent in his life and make him feel really, really good about, being here, make him realize that this is his home, make him realize that I'm never going to hurt him and that I love him immensely already. And I can tell there's little things like if he puts something in his mouth, I can reach in his mouth and take it. Even if he is kind of mouthing still, I can still tell him no and go for his mouth. And if I need to, I can wipe his eyes, I can wipe his, and like he stares me right in the eyes. And those are things, being able to touch their face and being able to look them right in the eyes, those are things that dogs won't do to you unless they trust you. And there's a few body language things that he does that lets me know he trusts me. So he is a really good dog. There's just some manner things that we got to correct, but they're coming along with what is it? Amazing colors? Flying colors? Yeah, they're coming through with flying colors, and he's just progressing so well. So overall, I gotta say, I'm extremely happy. I know it's very stressful on the girlfriend. She's never had a dog before in her life, so this is all very new to her. This is all very something that's a huge learning curve. She had cats, and I love cats as much as the next guy, but they're not a dog. They are not a fucking dog. Dogs are the shit. Dogs are man's best friend for a goddamn reason. Cats, they come when they want, they go when they want. You can pet them, but they don't really give a fuck. Some do for a bit, and then they don't. Like, it's not as big of a deal to them. Where a dog, they actually have more of a personality, they have more of affection. They're more human-like in a sense where, you can do things with them, and it's not just like a lump of fur. They actually have more personality and more character to them, so I prefer dogs. And this guy's massive, so I don't know how big he's gonna get, like in terms of weight-wise, but I'm pretty sure he's right where he's staying physically. It's probably just a little bit more muscle and a little bit more fat that'll be on his body by the time he's assimilated to the house, because he's eating 4 cups of kibble a day of shit food. It's like you going to eat McDonald's. He was looking pretty thin when they found him. You can't see his ribs anymore, which is great, but I don't want him to get fat. I want him to put a little bit more healthy fat on him. and I also want him to put a little bit more muscle on, which he will just by eating cleaner. So his weight may change a little bit and go up, but it'll be a healthy increase. It won't be anything too bad. And overall, this dog's gonna have an amazing life. So for everyone who's watched the vlogs, for everyone who's seen me from this point, you've seen me with my parents' dogs, you've seen me with my friends' dogs, but never with my own. This is the first dog I've owned, actually on my own. And it's kind of scary thinking that, because like every responsibility is on you. If he needs to go to the vet, if anything's wrong with him, you need to be on top of it. It's not like a child where they speak to you. I mean, when they're newborn, not really, but like they'll cry or do this or there's that. If there's something slightly wrong with him, I won't know. I have to figure it out. So it's kind of crazy, super exciting, and I love it. He's just over 2 years old. I found out his birthday is October 30th. They've dialed it down somehow, October 30th. So gate night dog around Halloween. So we'll celebrate that too. Not until next year, but when the adoption finally goes through and everything, it'll be at the end of the month. So we're gonna celebrate that. And yeah, I got a little surprise for Tegan set up because she's gonna be a new dog mom. I'm gonna be a dog dad. So right now he's here on what's called a staycation. So he's here just temporarily trying it out. With the jumpiness and the mouthiness, Tegan was very nervous if he was gonna keep biting or if it's gonna progress into the actual biting. And we don't want that around the family. We don't want that around our nieces, nephews, all those kind of people. So it was like a trial thing, and he's shown just leaps and bounds from where he was. So my heart is in him. I can't give him back. At this point, if Tegan really wants to, I'll probably just break up with her. No, I don't know. I don't know what would happen. We have to cross that bridge when we get there, but I really don't think she's going to. I think she's loving him as well. She's just never had a dog, so she's a little nervous about it, a little curious about how to handle things, a little anxious, and it's not a cat, right? A cat, you can literally walk away from and leave for 5 days. As long as there's a litter box and food, they're gonna be okay. They're not even gonna really notice you're gone. A dog, you leave for 5 minutes and they're like, what the fuck? Where are you? Where are you? What's going on? Is there food? Do I need food? I think I need, like, they need a human. They need that interaction, where cats, you can see them like once a week and they're all good. They don't even care. So it's just a lot for her, which I understand. That's why I've taken on the brunt onto things, and I fucking love it. It's cut back, like, I feel like if I had a child, because it's cut back on my social life, it's cut back on everything. I was going to the gym every single day with my buddy and my gym partner, my confidant Kev, and what up, man? And I've just been working later, and when I'm off work, I have to come home and deal with this guy, and then I'm not going to the gym till 7, 8 o'clock, where the 2 days when I went, it was like 7:15 and like just before 8 when I got there the other day, and that was only twice this week. So I tried doing push-ups downstairs and he just climbed on me. What the fuck, man? So he's about passed out on the couch right now. I'm gonna edit this vlog and I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit more, or I'm gonna edit this vlog, do some work, and then spend some time with him, clean up the house, and then cook dinner for me, the girlfriend, and the dog. I hope you guys are finding value in these videos because I'm pumping them out. Since the start of this year, we've been doing 2 videos every single week. One of pure value for men to level up, mindset, physical, emotional, just trying to build a strong community of iron alphas, as I call it, because iron sharpens iron, and alpha males. So it's just gonna be men who help each other and kind of progress. So I'm kind of working on that. That's where those videos are coming from. So I grew up without a dad. I had a stepdad, really great guy, but me and him were never close until I was a little bit older. So when my dad took off when I was really young, I had to learn a lot of shit on my own, and I want to help men avoid those curves, avoid those problems, avoid the things that I had to learn on my own. So if I can help you build a community of guys who are willing to help each other, it'll be something great that can benefit everybody. So that's where those videos are coming from. And then we got these ones, which are more lifestyle, which you get to see the man behind all the shit I talk, all the shit I spew, all the information. You can see a real look at what I'm dealing with, what I'm going through, and everything going on in life. So this one was all about my new best friend, KNOXLY. I love him to death already. He is super cute, he's super energetic, and I can't wait to spend the next 10 to 15 years with this guy. I love him so much already, and the next 10 to 15 years with you guys on YouTube. This is just the start, this is just how things are rolling. But if you are enjoying these vlogs, please subscribe, it helps me make more. If there's anything you want to see from me, anything you want to know, anything you need help with pertaining around the content I make, drop it in the comments. I'll be happy to do a video around it. Other than that, guys, if you are finding value in these videos, check out my latest one right here. It's sure to bring you some more value, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Until then, live limitless. Let's go.